evening and welcome to Hungary Report, starting off Public Media M1's foreign language news hour. I'm Csenge Gabriela Ibolya with today's news from Hungary and the Carpathian Basin. Let's begin. There are still no known Hungarian patients infected with the coronavirus at home or abroad, the Minister of Human Resources said in Parliament. He added that the government manages the epidemic according to its seriousness and is well prepared for the challenges ahead. In his speech, Miklós Kásler summarized the precautionary measures taken so far. Among other things, he talked about the work of the Operational Council set up on January 31st, as well as the special epidemiological laboratory located in Hungary.
The Public Health Center has created a method for diagnosing the virus directly in its only internationally accredited laboratorium. The method can either confirm or rule out the sickness in just a few hours.
The mandate of the Mediterranean naval operation to combat human smuggling, titled Sophia, cannot be extended. Therefore, a completely new EU operation will be launched after March. Péter Szijjártó talked about this in Brussels after the meeting of EU foreign ministers. The Hungarian minister emphasized that the aim would be to enforce the arms embargo sanctions on Libya.
We insisted on a political decision today, which ensures that the operation can be stopped immediately if it turns out to have a stimulating or supporting effect on migration. So vessels can be removed from the area immediately.
The government needs to take a firm stance when it comes to large multinational companies to achieve climate protection goals for decades to come, an analyst said on M1 after the Prime Minister's annual State of the Nation. The State Secretary of the Prime Minister's Cabinet Office said the government is not only discussing issues about the environment, but is also taking action.
The government adopted a climate protection action plan this week, the PM said. According to the announcement, the first measure in the action plan will kick off this summer. The closing of illegal waste dumping points will start on July 1st, and anyone littering will be fined, Viktor Orbán said. The announced action plan will also prohibit single-use plastics, create more possibilities for recycling glass, plastic bottles and aluminum cans, and will set out to clean our rivers of waste. This can only be done by legal means, Orsolya Ferenc, a scientist of Eötvös Loránd University, said on Kossuth Radio, adding that in order to make sure environmentally friendly technologies are being used, the government would also have to step up against multinational companies. We will need very strict legal regulation, and these companies will need to be motivated to avoid designing and selling us tons of products that break sooner on purpose, she said. Some talk about all this. We've seen it in Brussels, too. Others act. Csaba Dömötör, the State Secretary of the Prime Minister's Cabinet Office, said on M1 News. He added that the objective is to launch these measures as soon as possible and to see clear results. It matters whether we are able to make farming, manufacturing and transportation CO2-free, he said. The majority of people who replied to a public opinion poll by Századvég, a research institute, support the government's environmental policy proposals.
Hungary is presenting itself with a record number of investments at one of the world's most prestigious real estate development exhibitions in Cannes. In addition to the Liget Budapest project, the event will also include the Ludovica campus and the Duna Arena. Experts say that this is a great opportunity for our country to strengthen its position in the investor market.
Completed developments, as well as those that are currently under construction at City Park in Budapest. These are just some of the buildings that are part of the Liget Budapest program. Though the project is still underway, it is already regarded as one of Europe's largest cultural development initiatives. The project has been awarded several international awards. One of the key features of said developments is the Millennium House. They have recently completely restored this building from 1885. The building was inaugurated and revealed to the public at the end of last year. Among others, an interactive exhibition has opened, which has already drawn in more than 40,000 visitors. Among others, they will showcase this at the world's largest real estate market event at the MIPIM in Cannes. At the Hungary Budapest stand, they will exhibit more than 5 billion euros worth of national developments, including the Budapest project. Really iconic developments are occurring here in Budapest, which is no comparison in the Western world. In effect, we can't find any public utility developments of this volume in the entire world, Benedek Györgyevics said. There will be several other Hungarian developments at the World Expo. Among others, the new Puskás Arena, several university campuses, as well as the building of the Duna Arena. It is important to show international audiences that there are not only cultural, education-related, or transportation developments here in Budapest. There are other developments taking place as well, Ednő Takács explained. More than 3,000 exhibitors from 100 countries will take part in the World Exhibition, and the Expo will also allow for the nation to strengthen its position in terms of developments.
The Hungarian National Museum is presenting special objects from the conquest period. The exhibition, Thousands and Thousands of Signs, has collected material from 16 museums from the North Caucasus, and the objects are very similar to the Hungarian finds. These items have never been seen before in Hungary.
This ornate 10th century helmet, as well as a saber, are popular items at the exhibition. A yurt in the style from the Hungarian conquest period can also be viewed. It is furnished to resemble yurts from more than 1,000 years ago. There are many Hungarian-style sabers, harnesses, belt ornaments, jewelry, and silver plates on display. What's interesting about these items is that they are not from the Carpathian Basin, but rather from the North Caucasus. Every new artifact brings us one step closer to knowing our true past. This is the most important, Gyulai Pálinko said. It was forbidden to research Hungarian origins in the North Caucasus for quite some time. In the 19th century, Count János Zichy and Béla Posta archaeologists were still able to initiate expeditions. The results of these endeavors are showcased at the exhibition. During the communist regimes, these regions were shut off from Hungarian researchers because the findings gathered there did not fit in with Finno-Ugric theories. In October of 2019, a Hungarian-Russian research group organized archaeological digs in the region. They uncovered tombs that can be linked to the Hungarians of the conquest period. Through the genetic analysis of the bones, researchers can gain a better sense of Hungarian origins, as well as possible connections with other groups. This will be a notable contribution, which will lead to a more detailed and precise reflection on Hungarian prehistory, Miklós Kásler said. The minister summarized that the exhibition, which is on view until April the 26th, begins a new era, where new results can come to light regarding Hungarian history by and through an interdisciplinary approach.
The ruins of the Köves Romanesque church can be found in a nature reserve surrounded by Oszlófő Reed. The church on the shore of Lake Balaton was a shrine as early as the Roman times, as evidenced by the Roman altars and tile remains found here. From here starts the excursion trail to the Almás Spring, which offers a beautiful panorama of Lake Balaton and the Tihany Peninsula. And the Sopron Mountains also offer many opportunities for adventures. Its nearly 370-kilometer hiking trail network and nature trails offer opportunities for light walks and hiking. The magnificent view of Sopron and its surroundings offers more than 10 beautiful lookouts. During good weather, many people visit the most popular of these even during the winter period. And that's all for now, but don't forget you can catch Hungary Reports every night after 11 o'clock news and online as always. Do stick around and watch our German, Russian and Chinese language news. Thank you for watching and have a lovely evening.